guys, I'm back with another I forgot her name, merrilymaryVO, I think her name is. She also narrates Wednesday entertainment videos. This is the second video in a row that I'm reacting to her channel. It was a suggestion, so this one is called Rosemary, an animated horror story, a porcelain doll story. So I'll put the suggestion here in the video. This one is about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. The first video I watched was actually pretty intense. I didn't know expect what I saw, so I'm really curious what I'll see in this story. Again, it's the girl that narrates Wednesday's videos, so I really want to know like how old she is, like what she looks like, you know. But yeah, let's get into this video.
As far as I can remember, I've always been a girly girl. Growing up, I used to be obsessed with Barbies and collecting stuffed animals. At the age of 9, I went through a phase where all I collected were porcelain dolls. It all started when a relative gifted me with a porcelain doll on my birthday. I don't remember who this relative was.
No curtain from what I see.
Does my
There's
mom.
up there. Yeah, it's a window, right?
The
Close the
doll
door
had
curtain.
skin white as snow,
Sus.
curly black, perfectly pin-curled hair, brown eyes, and a light beige dress on.
Yeah, she looks sus.
Its face was very realistic.
And sus.
I hardly ever took it outside of the box because, honestly, I was also creeped out by it. But I still admired its beauty from afar. I named her Rosemary. I had a weird relationship with this doll. I would love the doll 1 month and take her outside of her box to play with. The next month, I would despise and be terrified of her.
It's kind of weird.
I decided to leave Rosemary on the top of a bookshelf, which was in the living room. I would never want to stay in the living room by myself because her eyes would always follow me around the room. Not to mention the light beige dress. I used to imagine that the doll was buried underground with a wedding dress, and that was the reason behind its discoloration. In one instance, I was home alone and watching TV when the living room light started flickering uncontrollably.
Sus.
I was scared, so I turned off the TV and ran to my room.
And the TV started
when I was hiding in my bedroom, I heard the TV turn on by itself, then turn back off.
Sus.
Luckily, my mom came home shortly after. Occasionally, the doll would also go missing, but I assumed my brother was just trying to mess with me. Sometimes I would find her in my bedroom with all of my other dolls, still inside of her box. I used to suffer from nightmares. I would dream about Rosemary. In these dreams, she would talk to me from the inside of her box and tell me that she wanted to come outside and play with me.
Sus.
Her mouth would never move.
I feel like she's like alive or something.
She said that she would never hurt me and that she loved me. In one particular nightmare, I went to bed after a long day at school. I woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of rustling. I went to the living room and the box was on the floor and was left open. Rosemary wasn't inside of the box. I looked around and heard singing. It came from the kitchen, and when I peeked inside,
no, I'm not gonna be your friend.
Rosemary was near the sink,
by a knife?
holding a knife, still singing. I ran to my parents. They followed me into the kitchen.
And then she was gone?
We grabbed a baseball bat and lighter because we were going to break the doll and set it on fire. Rosemary was walking toward the living room to get back inside of the box. My dad got his slipper and threw it at the doll. It fell back and let go of the knife. She was still crying, and I was horrified, but also angry. The doll was throwing a tantrum on the floor, crying hysterically and screaming at me, this time with a demonic voice.
Pick me up, you stupid girl!
So I grabbed the bat and started smashing her really hard until she shattered into pieces. Afterward, we collected the remnants of the doll and set it on fire. When I woke up from the dream, I was crying. I went into the living room and the box was on the floor, but Rosemary was still inside. Her cheeks were damp. I wanted to throw the doll away, but my mom said that we could donate it. I agreed to send Rosemary away. When we got to Goodwill and opened the donation box, we saw that the doll was shattered. So they just threw her box away. After Rosemary left my house, the nightmares stopped. Shortly after, I stopped playing with dolls. I was also 11 years old, so it was time for me to stop and grow up.
That's sus though. That's sus doll. I mean, dolls were always kind of like creepy to me. Obviously, me as a guy. Obviously, guys can have dolls too. But like, I never owned dolls at all. Like, we've had like little like I've had like a little bear, but like it's not like it's like I sleep with it every night. It's just kind of like a little stuffed animal that I think I got like a years ago from like Stuff-A-Bear or something. I don't know if I just got it or someone got it for me. I don't even know if it's mine. Maybe me and my friends just got one. I don't know. I don't remember how it worked, but I think it was something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I never really owned dolls or anything like that because that wasn't my thing. Again, like some guys can do that, and that's kind of their thing, but that's not my thing, so yeah, I don't know. But I was definitely sus. I would never own a doll. It's just sus and creepy, especially like a porcelain one. Especially if the eyes are just kind of like, hi, like, fucking looking at bitch, like I would freaking turn that shit over. Speaking of dolls, my sister actually has one over there. But it was actually given to her by her godmother. I think she passed away a long time ago, so the doll's still up there. It's kind of like broken, but like obviously she don't like throw it out just because I guess because her godmother gave it to her. And it's always been in my room. Like nothing really happens. Like now I'm actually kind of paranoid. I kind of want to not throw it out because it's kind of I see me doing that, but maybe hide it or turn it that way. I'm really curious. Like if I film, because I was talking about in one video, kind of like talking about like filming my room to like see if anything happens in the middle of the night. I don't know if you guys ever wanted to do that, but to kind of like have the camera in the closet, but she's in the closet, so I'd have to point a camera toward her just to make sure it doesn't move or anything. Now I'm kind of like waiting for the head to turn it, and I'm gonna haul ass, so I'm just waiting for that to happen now. No? We good? Okay. I'm pretty sure it's been there for like a while, like weeks, and it's never moved. Knock on wood. But yeah. That's gonna be it for this video. Again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know, and I'll do it within a week or so. I'll probably film it like right away if I don't have work, but it's not gonna be up till 2 weeks later, just saying, yeah. I have like freaking like 17 videos to upload here, like not even kidding. Like I have so many videos to like schedule upload right now. Oh goodness. If you guys are still here, please be sure to give us a like, a comment. Even if you guys aren't here, you better be subscribed by now. If you're not, please turn on the notification bell, subscribe. I upload twice daily at noon Eastern time, so please stay tuned for those videos every day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.